Becky, obviously going to be back in action this weekend. How's pre-season been for you? Has it come around quick to be back into some match sim on the weekend?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like every pre-season comes around really quickly. You sort of have that off-season period where it feels like it goes in forever. But then, yeah, it sort of hits around and you're like, blink and you're playing opposition. So super exciting. Pre-season's always really fun. It's also good to sort of knock off all the hard running and know that you've got games to prepare for now, so it's good.
How important are these next couple of weeks, starting with St Kilda and then up on the Gold Coast, to prepare for that kind of round one clash against North Melbourne?
Yeah, it's awesome to play some opposition and just sort of practice some of the structures that, we've been working really hard on in the off-season and the pre-season, and, we've got some new girls in the team now, so getting them across a few things, and it's super exciting to sort of bring that together across an opposition. And it's good to have a couple of hit-outs too before round one, just to, tighten up around certain things that you want to work on. But yeah, it's super exciting to have those opportunities, but it's a bit of fun, bit of practicey craft, and don't take it too seriously, but it's also good to sort of practice for round one and get in the best suit there.
Becky, do you expect those who are available, will everybody roll through it? Basically, I'm guessing it's probably 27 or 28 getting reports, a couple of girls won't be right on Saturday. You expect that?
I think so. We're yet to have a meeting with Dan and stuff around team selection and what that looks like. I think for the first practice match, everyone is sort of available, that is, and we'll have a bit of a roll through whether they're capped or not. And then the Gold Coast game, I think that's more of a capped amount of girls that will go up. So depending on health and all that sort of stuff, I think they'll make that decision next week. So yeah, it's super exciting to sort of see a few new faces rolling through, that's for sure.
What does your role look like this year? Obviously we know you can play through the midfield, but it's probably been more of half-back recently. Is that where you expect to be more majority of your footy this season?
Yeah, I've been training there, and I find that probably my most natural position, Kingy, and Dan and the coaching staff will always throw a few things when they need to, so I think having that versatility across the ground is always good, and I'll just sort of do as I'm told and play where they want me to play, but love playing off the half-back.
You've drafted some defenders. How excited are you about bringing some new youngsters into that back mix?
Yeah, it's super exciting. It's good to sort of coach those young ones through those parts of the ground as well, which is awesome. But yeah, the likes of Lexi, Killer, and Sienna as well have been awesome to have back there, and they're all natural leaders anyways as well. So you sort of got to stand up in the back line and have a real strong communication style. So they fit in there really nicely.
How you expect it? I guess with Lexi, I don't think she maybe has missed a session, and to have her kind of height and talent down back, what do you expect? Do you expect it, I guess, maybe an early debut from her, or to play a kind of key role in defence for you guys this season? Yeah,
she's been training really well, and to have another key tool back there is awesome. And she's so young and raw that you can just sort of see her want to play footy and have a bit of fun with it, and it's always super exciting with those young ones coming through to bring that spark and energy and fun to the game. Sometimes you can get to this level after a few years and you're honing down on all those skills and things that you want to get better at, but it's so nice to have some fresh youth in the group and bring that excitement. So she's been training the house down, so I could expect that she'd probably pull on the hoops at some point this season.
Nina talked about last week the tough start to the season to throw you in North Melbourne and Adelaide in the first couple of weeks, but I suspect there's a part of this group that will really embrace that challenge. I think you had the Kangaroos round 2 last year as well, after I think Melbourne in round 1 from memory. So they like the AFL, they like throwing you a couple of cracks at let's see where we're at and what we're going to work on.
Absolutely, and I think it's super exciting too, playing North here round 1, premiers. And we get to host them for round 1 as well. So it's super exciting. We haven't quite gotten the 4 points off them. We were close last year with the draw, but I think that's a good rivalry between Geelong and North, and we're super excited to play them round 1 here. And, we've got such a great supporter base as well. So to have it at GMHBA Stadium on a Saturday arvo when, friends, family can get down, and it's just enticing that 3:30 game slot as well. So, it's super, super exciting to play some of the better teams straight up and sort of match up against them early on.
Spoke about, I guess, your personal role before, but obviously this is, I guess, the change in terms of Amy stepping up in kind of that vice-captaincy role. Do you still see yourself in kind of a leadership role despite that kind of just official?
Yeah, absolutely. I really love the way that the club have gone about sort of keeping that leadership group quite tight, and I think it's going to give a lot of voice to a lot of the younger girls as well that sort of, you know, might hesitate at times being like, I'm not part of the leadership group, you know, but I think it really opens up a lot of voice for the group. And, you know, my leadership will always be the way who I am. And, you know, that just comes off the back of, you know, what I bring and stuff like that. So I won't shy away from being a natural leader that I am. And it's awesome to have Amy step up into that role as well and really guide those younger girls through it as well. So it's great.
Do you get a chance to reflect in the off-season? 6.5 years has gone.
Oh, I know.
Really quick, hasn't it?
I try not to reflect too much, Kingy, because I'm like, time goes so quick. And as you said, you sort of get through pre-season and then you're playing pracky matches and then you blink, the season's over, it's Christmas and you roll around again to the new year. So hopefully once I have hopefully a few more years in the system, etc. But I can reflect then and, yeah, look at it from that point of view. But yeah, you're sort of in the depths of it in season and trying to get better each week and, you know, get the wins on the board as well. So that's sort of the focus this time of year.
Issuing's back is around the group as well, coming off of a quarterfinal over in Ireland. What's it just like to get her back? Oh,
it's amazing. It's funny, she rolled in last week and it's like, oh, you've been here for the last 12 months, but she's just come through the doors again. So, yeah, you know, Lingy's a real special player for us and across the competition as well. Like you saw it last year and what she can bring, but I'm super excited to have her back out on the field and really challenge, you know, us defenders as well. This next couple of weeks we're leading into round one and bringing that connection with the forwards again. And yeah, she's just a special player and we're super lucky to have her on our team, that's for sure. And I don't get to defend her on game day, so that's great.
Who feels Chantal's roll down back? Because that is a hole that, you know, she provides, like yourself, a real run and dash out of the back line. Who's going to pick up that slack?
Yeah, well, you know, you've got the likes of Rach still down there who she's a bull, she runs all day as well. So you've got her, you've got some of the more experienced players down there, and then you've got the young ones coming through too. So I think there'd be some exciting hopefully debutants across the season to fill that role as well. But nothing will compare to little Shani off the half-back with me. So we'll miss her, but we've also got some great personnel to come through and fill her boots for sure.
Will we see a tweaking game style? I know you can't give away stage secrets about how you want to play the game, but is there going to be a slight difference to your brand that you'll play this year?
Oh yeah, I feel like across the competition there will be like a difference in game style. You know, skill development is continually improving each year in AFLW, and the want to score and how we can score better each year is sort of something that is a forever talking point in AFLW. So I think that will constantly be something each pre-season that you sort of work on. And yeah, just getting faster, fitter, stronger always comes with it. So yeah, I'm excited to sort of see it all sort of come into place, and yeah, hopefully we get a good run to the start to the season.
So being different as well, I guess last year coming in, you were coming off the back of a prelim, and so there was that expectation, but to finish the way that you guys did, does it feel different or does it give you different motivations going into the season? Yeah,
totally. I feel like the expectation wasn't there last year as much as we did make that prelim final, but you know, this year it does sort of feel that, you know, let's go back to what we're really good at and, you know, around the ball, contest hard, you know, let's just strip it back. And, you know, we've got some new personnel that are going to do a really good job for us this year and hone in on those really good things that we did that prelim final year as well. So yeah, I'm excited for that, and there's no pressure in terms of that sort of thing. I think we're very much a system-based team, and you know, the outcome will work itself out when we're playing good football and good brand of footy that we want. And you know, if we don't get the 4 points and we're playing really good football, we'll wear that.
Given my knowledge of your meticulous preparation, I suspect you probably had already picked Tom Atkins' brain. I know he's going to work with the midfield, but the way you attack the contest, had you previously spoken to him, or are you going to sort of pick his brain more now that he's part of the AFLW program? Yeah,
he's been an awesome addition, Kingy, and you know, the way he's been playing, especially this season, he's just taken it to another level. And yeah, he's very wise, and just to sort of learn a few little craft details off him around training and stuff like that has been, yeah, it's been gold for us, especially myself. And I've been lucky enough to sort of work in the club environment where I can sort of see him a bit more often as well, and you know, pick his brains about different things as well. So he's been a great addition, and he's got plenty more to give, that's for sure.